What is up, guys? Today I'm back with you another video. I'm here to make some content for you. And this is a new game that I started playing. And it's called Superpower Fighting Simulator. And I've played it for a really long time. I'm at Z class, which is really good actually. Alright, so I'm going to be here and teach you how to become an X class or below, an X class or above in less than 2 weeks. Trust me, this is gonna save a lot of time. Also, ignore actually, right now, if you're watching this during the Sparks Kilowatt, you should probably just do the quests if you want it. If you want it to make it easier. But otherwise, just keep going. Alright, let's get on with the intro. Alright, so, here's what we're gonna want to do. Alright? We're gonna want to go talk to this guy named Pyro over here. Wait, not Pyro, sorry. Right here. Alright, I'm doing a quest for him right now, but if you talk to this guy, he'll give you a quest. Alright? Now, depending on that quest, here are the training areas you can go to as a beginner. Train up 100 strength to get to this area. Let's go to the library. This gym is supposed to be for the 1K and 1K people. Now, if you want to train your psychic, I recommend just grabbing 1000. It's pretty easy to get. Alright, you just have to go AFK for a little bit. And here is the easy Here's the easy endurance training area. You can easily get 100 endurance. You can just go there. So whatever quests you get, you should probably start off by going to that area and that area. You get the psychic quest later on. Alright? Now, when I was new to this game, I actually never knew that you could upgrade your stuff over here, alright? So as soon as you get enough coins, you should probably upgrade each one and make it equal so that it doesn't take a little bit less to do on quests. I recommend doing it equally so that it's a lot easier. Now, you should probably transform whenever you can. Also, you can get gems really easily in this game without spending any Robux. Alright, so the way you can use gems is that if you go into shop and then you find some chests, you can open them up. Alright, open these chests up and you'll get some good stuff. And you can upgrade the luck chance, but it's kind of useless, so. This area is for Griffin fusions, which is like the 3rd fusion, I think. That's a training area for strength. Okay. Now, once you get to 1,000 of each, I already went over it. Go to the gym for fighting and endurance. And over here for psychic. Now, let's see. So, there's an upper floor to this building. And here it is. You need 10k psychic to access it. Alright? So, let's just go to the map and show you where all of them actually are. Alright? So, we're here, and here is the map of the regular area, alright? So, if you have 10k psychic, you train over there in the library, as we have shown you. If you only have 10k of strength, go here. If you have 10k of endurance, go here, and I'll show you where those areas are, alright? So, first, let's go back to the library. Now you want to go up from the library to the top over here. Alright? Now once you've gone to that library and gotten your stuff, I want you to head over to this area right here. It's a car. You need 10k strength to get into all of these. So yeah. But I recommend just, doing this when you have 10k strength. And for the endurance area, you go to here. This is also a pretty good area to hide if you have a really high bounty, but that's going to happen late game, so don't worry about that right now. Alright, now that you've gotten the 10k endurance, let's go back to the map. once you get to around 1 million of each thing, you should be able to transform, and there is a way that you can actually get better with transformations. Alright? People keep buying these transformations and don't do anything else, and when you upgrade to get a transformation, it's actually supposed to multiply your power. I didn't know that when I first started, so this will help you. Alright? So once you buy the werewolf, you should probably buy the werewolf fusion. Buy any fusions you can, whenever you can, alright? It's just a generally good idea. Alright, so I have werewolf, minotaur, and griffin. Griffin is the third fusion that you can get, and phoenix is the fourth. I have the fifth, this is the sixth, this is seventh, this is eighth. Alright. And this bounty hunter you can get in the bounty shop, or you can buy with Robux, but it doesn't really matter. So let's go back to the map. I forgot to check it. Alright, 100k right here. That's a 100k psychic area. You would go from here to there. Let's find the 100k. Okay, there's the 100k strength, and the 100k endurance is right by your 10k place on the ship. Alright, so let's show you where all the 100k endurance parts are. Alright. Sorry about that, I went into the wrong direction. Wait, that's the wrong area. Okay. You go across this bridge, and you go here. 100k endurance. Alright. You get 100k endurance, you train over here. Alright, now at this point you should have a multiplier, so that's pretty neat, I would say. And now, you want to go to your strength area, alright? Your strength area will be right here. Oh wait, a chest. Also, whenever you find those little mini chest things, click them. They give you like 20,000 gems. Alright? But now let me go back to check, and there's a 100k training spot right there. Alright? So we're going to go to the 100k training spot, and it's not this lighthouse. Alright? That's 500 million. You're not ready for that. You're actually going to go into the sewers over here, and then train Psychic right here. Okay, now let's go out of those sewers. Now let's focus on the 1 million spots. Okay, 1 million. I don't actually think there's a 1 million. You're supposed to go to 5 million. Yeah, you're supposed to go to 5 million. Alright. Well, once you're at your 100k training spot, you should have a multiplier, right? So I recommend just training to 5 million. Now, the 5 million spots, right here, right here, right here, and right... I can't find the 5 million endurance one. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. Alright. So, the endurance and the psychic training areas are pretty easy to find. This is the... Oh, that's the 500 million one. This is the 5 million one. You go into this area right here. And now, this is the psychic area for 5 million. Alright? Now let's go to the fighting area for 5 million. That's right here. Sorry about that. 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. Alright. Now once you have 5 million, I would say you go to the 500 million training spots. Alright? But you can just take a break and do some quests. I mean, you do have to rank up, but the training areas and the rank up areas are kind of hard to get to. So, yeah. I recommend just getting each and every 500 million spot first, instead of just going right there. So, yeah. Alright. We got into the 5 million. Now you need the 500 million training spots. The lighthouse is right there for 500 million. There's a little bit of a gem thing for 500 million. And there's the endurance place for 500 million. Alright? So back where the 5 million area was, you just go over here, and 500 million endurance required. Alright? Now I'm showing you how to get to these areas from spawn, because a lot of people just go to spawn, and it's a lot easier to remember this. For Psychic, you go right here for 500 million. Alright? Now, for the Fighting, or the Strength, you would go to these gems right here, 500 million strengths. Alright, so you need 500 million of each piece, and I don't know what to call them. Power? Yeah, 500 million of each power to get to these spots. Alright, now let's see. I'm pretty sure those were all the spots on the main island and the little island connected to it. So your next island is going to be right... hold on one second. Your next island is right here. Alright, you should have gotten to this island by now. In fact, a little bit further. But yeah. Alright, once you get to 50 billion, 50 billion, and 50 billion, alright, you want to go to this area. Now, all the 50 billion spots are right here on the desert island. Alright, so once you go to the desert island, boom, you have your, what's it called? You have your billions and trillions for your multipliers. Alright? Oh, another chest. Alright. But yeah, the islands after this are pretty easy to cover, so I'm not really going to make a timestamp for each and every single one of them. I'm just going to say Desert Island, Lost Sea Island, Robot Island, and Ancient Ninja Island. But yeah, alright, so we have the 50 billions. Alright, you have your billion training spots and your trillion training spots, alright? But just so you remember, you need at least a 50 billion train at the desert area, alright? You need 50 billion on each thing, alright? You need 50 billion of each power in order to even train here, and 30 trillion to train at the higher areas of the desert island. Next is the Lost Sea Island. Alright, it's pretty hard to get to, but you probably have a multiplier and a few fusions at this point. You go to the 10QA, 10QA, and the 10QA right here. They're all in the same spot, so it's pretty easy to get to. Alright, you can use the portals if you don't have fly, but you probably should have gotten fly by now. Alright, so go through this area, and here is your 10QA. QA for the Psychic, 10 QA for the Strength, and 10 QA for the Endurance. Now you have 25 QI for this area, the Strength, 25 QI for the Squid, 25 QI for the Shark. Alright, and you can also do quests for some gems over here for Poseidon, but they're kind of hard to do once you get to a certain level. And now, I forgot to mention this, but at the desert island, you can easily get a bunch of gold and power boosts if you're lucky, if you do the quests for that gold guy. Next up is Robot Island. Alright, Robot Island is pretty hard, but you can get to it if you have a good multiplier. 10 spillion Psychic for each one. Alright, you need 10 spillion for each one. I don't know what it's called, but I'm just gonna call it spillion. Alright. This is 10 spillion for endurance. This is 10 spillion for strength. And this is 10 spillion for psychic. Alright? Now, it's hard to get to the 5N for each one, but once you do, they're kind of overpowered. 5N for the strength over here. This is the gigantic monster that you see. Alright, you need 5N strength for that. There's a UFO up here. You go on top of that, and you can train Psychic. There's a laser field right here, and you can train Endurance if you have 5N over here. Alright? Now, these islands are also pretty easy to find because you can just jump up from spawn, and then you see them. And now, the last one. Alright? This one will take around 3 days of, around 21 hours to even get to it. But yeah, I recommend just doing that. But the weakest training spots over here are 100 DC of Endurance, 100 DC of Psychic, right here, and 100 DC of strength right here. Now the upper level training areas are 6 DG. So I'm just gonna call it 6 Dredillion. Yeah, 6 Dredillion. Alright? 6 Dredillion for strength and 6 Dredillion for endurance is right here in this lava pit. Alright? So that's basically the guide to getting a bunch of ranks, fusions, and quests done in at least 1 to 2 weeks. Alright? I recommend buying a bunch of gems, or not buying a bunch of gems, just getting an auto clicker and then turning on the auto of opening chests, so that way you can train and open chests at the same time. So since you get a bunch of gems, alright? Since you got a bunch of gems, you can buy chests, which are really good, alright? Just trust me on that one. And you should probably equip your fusions right here. Alright, click upgrade, click shop, and then scroll down and click your fusion. Alright, they're a lot better. Alright, so that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this video made you a bit better at Superpower Fighting Simulator. Alright, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna sign off. See you guys later in the next video, and as always, stay happy. Bye!